Hello gamers, geeks and gays. My name is Sturks, but if you're watching this you probably already know that. Welcome to the Epilogue. This is going to be me just kind of talking through my thoughts and my feelings about the game now that we've completed it, because I appreciate in the finale I just didn't have the time. I'd been recording for a long time up until that point, so I was just exhausted and I didn't have the words. So we're a few months on now, and I just kind of want to put my thoughts down and ramble a little bit. So there isn't actually going to be any Outer Wilds gameplay. This is going to be me discussing Outer Wilds and what I think I've learned from it. And hopefully in doing that, you guys can kind of add to your feelings about the game as well, and we can see if anyone's going to learn anything new from this. Who knows? Could be me. Also, apologies, I still haven't finished my morning cup of coffee. This could be rough. Now, first of all, holy hell, what a game. I know that's the sentiment everyone has. I bloody love this game to pieces. I don't think I will ever truly be able to just put this down and never touch it again. I will always be coming back to this in some regard, even if it's just to load up and look at the sky like we are now, or if it's to keep doing projects. I'm going to keep finding projects to do with this game. I am going to flog this horse. You know the analogy. I'm going to keep doing it. I love it too much. And I think there's a lot here to give credit to from an artistic point of view, so I want to be able to do that. Now, the elephant in the room. How do you feel, Sturks, now you've completed the game? Where's your mind at? Two very good questions. I think the game wants me to let go. And that kind of goes against everything I thought I would feel. You guys are here because you want to live vicariously through others. You want that feeling of experiencing the game for the first time again. And I thought I would be the same because that's what everyone else seems to feel. I feel the opposite. Let me explain. Don't get off your high horse for a moment. Let me explain. I'm not telling you that you're wrong. I'm just telling you how I feel. I know that the game kind of teaches you about, there is an ending, and that's okay. Don't fight it. Just let it happen. But I think for me, and especially with the personal journey that I've been on in the past year or so, nearly 2 years now, I feel like it's more about letting go than it is there's an end. I don't know if that's because in my head I kind of know there's an end. I've always been a fairly morbid person. I know things have to end. Things do have to end. The fact that that's okay, that is relatively new addition to the old psyche, so that's good, that's a positive. But I feel like, for me, the main takeaway from this game is letting go. Have the journey, have the feelings, have the thoughts and the emotions, the ups, the downs, the tears, the laughter, the dawn, the dusk, the peace, the sheer panic of the dark bramble. Have it all, and then learn to walk away. And not in a bad way. You'll know if you've seen the series, I did Smell the Pines episodes. And there's references in the game as well to stopping and smelling the pines along the way. The game... Right, I'm going to go against myself here. The game isn't as I'm saying let go, but it is. It's telling you to let go because it wants you to experience the journey. It wants you to experience all the stuff that you might be missing by clutching too closely to something that you love. And I think it's a trap that I could fall into, but I'm going to try not to. But all of us, and we all do this bit, we all hyperfixate on points in the future, in these big events, in the next payday, in the next college application success, in the next birthday, in the next holiday. And we miss now. When you go on a holiday, you're excited to get to the beach. You're excited to reach wherever you're staying. The car drive, the plane journey, the boat, whatever, however you get there, is always a chore, isn't it? But just think of all the places you've passed. Think of all the people. All those myriad of stories. All the wonderful, beautiful, tiny, forgettable things that we have all not even given a moment's notice to. Chasing things inherently leads to you missing others. Now, if you are getting a kick out of the chase, that's fine. We're not here for that long. Do what makes you happy. But I think if I was to try and recreate these feelings and to watch other people do it through their own lens and through their own journey, it would be nice. And I'd probably have time to do everything else I want to do. But I just feel, to me, it goes against what the game has taught me. You know, if you're taught not to lie, but then you say, oh no, I like that colour. Doesn't mean anything. It's not going to hurt anyone. Doesn't change a thing. But it just goes against what you've been taught, if that makes sense. The game has taught me to move on. Think of it this way. I am very fortunate. I've got my entire journey documented here. It's like having family photographs. If you would show me your family photographs and tell me your story, I would love it. I would ask questions, I'd want to hear the stories. I'm not going to go out of my way to ask you, though. If it happens on this beautiful journey, it happens, and that's okay to me. I think that's really just what the game's saying to me, anyway. I'm not saying you're all wrong, because there's a lot more of you than there are of me. I think all I'm trying to say is, if you're going to take anything from my thoughts, keep doing what you're doing, but I would just say be conscious of the things you might be missing. Enjoy the next big thing. They're there to be enjoyed, and to be cherished, and to be loved. But just be aware of it. I'm guilty of it. I'm going to college in 6-7 months. Can't wait. Next chapter of my life. But I'm also aware that I've got 6 or 7 months before then. And I'm not going to waste it. The end is the end. And it's going to happen one day. Be it small, tiny ends, the last time you try a certain food, the last time you hear a song, And you never really know when that's going to be. There's already songs that I'll never hear again. So listen closely and love every beating moment of life. I think that's a happier way of putting it. I think that's all I've got to say. I don't want to milk this, I don't want to ramble and repeat myself. Just isn't life so beautiful when you remember it's worth living? So, chin up, keep going. As always, I have been Sturks. You're incredible. And I will catch you all around for the next part of this beautiful adventure.